Hey there, all you YouTube cats. I'm Justin, and this is my basement. This is my zone. This is my plot of land. This is where I belong. Listen, just listen for a second. Listen to me. Do you hear that? Do you hear that sound? That's the sound of the basement. You know, look at this. Just feel it. Feel it. See, look at that. You feel that? Huh? You feel that right there? You like that? Right there? That's the touch of a basement. And asbestos, I think, maybe, I don't know. It appeals to all the senses. Just look around. Look around. Use your nose to look around. It's just as I thought. It smells just like a basement. That smell is probably my favorite smell in the entire fucking world. And it's the greatest smell. It's just the greatest smell ever. Old basement smell. I don't know what it is about that smell. Like, to me, it kind of smells like a mix of, like, concrete and water-damaged wood and just basement. Like, seriously, I highly recommend. Just pause the video. Pause the video right now and just go down to your basement and just sniff it. Just sniff around, you know? Maybe find yourself like a nice little corner and just... It's a great smell. It's my favorite smell in the entire world. Like, seriously, like, if people could just somehow find a way to concentrate that smell. Like, enough with the baby butt smell. Enough with the daisy roots. Enough with the puppy breath. Enough is enough. You want old basement. Find a way to just concentrate that smell into a fragrance and sell that shit. Package it in little bottles, send it off to China so they can do their thing, and then just ship it everywhere. Everyone deserves this smell. Just think about it. Think about the opportunities for a second, okay? Don't roll this out. Think about it. What do we have here? Okay, what do we have? Old Basement Shampoo. Old Basement Cologne. Old Basement deodorant. Old Basement body wash. Old Basement car air fresheners. Old Basement toothpaste. Are you kidding me? This is a gold mine. Seriously, you need to understand what I'm getting at here. You need to understand that I've just revealed the diamond in the rough. If you don't have your own basement that you can smell, call up a friend. Call up a friend and ask to smell their basement. I'm serious. Call them up right now and just say, hey man, can I sniff your basement? It's not that weird. I promise you. You think it's weird? You think it's weird? It's not that weird. Teenagers have said stranger things to each other, okay? Take out your iPhone and dial it up. Wait for the ring. Hey, Craig? Craig, this is Justin. You think maybe later I could come over and just... I want to sniff your basement. It's not that weird. Seriously, it's really not that weird. Like, just ask, call up a friend and ask if you can smell their basement. No, seriously, do it. Just, you know, if for some reason you don't have access to a basement, or you don't know anybody that has access to a basement, because, I don't know, maybe you live in the Everglades. The water level's so high it'll seep in. Basements are impossible there. Or, I don't know, perhaps you live in the tropical rainforest. Or, I don't know, perhaps you live at the bottom of the sea. It doesn't matter. If for some reason you don't have access to a basement, what I'm going to need you to do is just smell an old book. The smell is practically the same. It's pretty much indistinguishable. There's a subtle difference between the two, but it's good enough. It's the same smell. Just shove your nose into an old book and just... I know it's 2015, and it's tough for kids. It's tough for kids to read books, you know, because they got tablets and Kindles and stuff like that. It's not the same, okay? Don't read on tablets. Tablets don't smell like old basement. Tablets smell like plastic and fingers, okay? That's not good. I don't want to smell somebody's fingers. I don't even want to smell my own fingers. I want to smell basement fingers. Those are the only fingers I want to smell. If for some reason you don't have any old books, I don't know, maybe you could go to the library. Libraries have tons of books. Library cards are free. Go to the public library and just go in there and find an old book and sniff it. Maybe you could go in the library's basement, huh? 2 birds, 1 stone. You have to be an eel to miss that deal. Go to the library's basement and start sniffing around and start searching out the oldest, most decrepit book that you can find and shove your nose in it and just sniff around a little bit. Sniff it. Sniff the book. If for some reason, there's not a library around you because, I don't know, maybe you live in a volcano or something. Yeah, go email your grandfather. Email your grandfather and ask if he can send you an old book. And you don't have to tell him why. You don't have to tell him it's because you want to sniff it. Tell him you're going to read it. Tell him you're going to read the book. He'll send it to you. Don't worry about lying because you're not lying. Technically, you are going to read the book. You're just going to read it with your nose instead of your eyes, okay? It's semantics. You're fine. It's simple semantics. If you don't have a grandfather because, I don't know, maybe he passed away in the Korean War or something, that's fine. You know, my condolences. I'm sorry about that, but you gotta find a way. You gotta find a way to get. There's gotta be a way you can get your hands on a book. And don't get desperate. Don't get desperate on me because desperation is just gonna land you like inside of a bookstore, and you don't want to be sniffing around inside of a bookstore. There are two reasons. Reason number one is because new book smell is not old book smell. New book smell is its own very unique, distinct smell. It's inferior, okay? It's inferior to old book smell. Reason number two is because if you walk into a bookstore like Barnes & Noble and you just start sniffing their books, they're going to kick you out and you're going to get sent to jail because they're going to think you're on methamphetamine. Don't f*** around with that shit. Whatever it is about this smell, it brings me back to my childhood. It brings me back to good days, because when I was a kid, we didn't have tablets, okay? We didn't have the internet, okay? We didn't have remote control cars, Ghostbusters 3, M&M's Minis. We had basements. I spent my childhood sniffing my grandfather's basement, okay? Just saying, I don't know what it is. I don't know what makes the smell. I don't want to know. I mean, I could Google what is old basement smell, and I would probably get all kinds of awesome answers that would explain to me, but it would get rid of the mystery. I'm all about the mystery. Old basement smell should be on Unsolve the Mysteries. The mystery is what captivates me. I'm like, what is that smell? The mystery of the basement smell is what draws me to it. It draws me to it like a fly to one of those tropical, flesh-eating plants with the acid at the base of it. Just, you don't know what it is, but it scares you. Honestly, that's why the first two Paranormal Activity movies were so successful, because you didn't know. We didn't know what it was. And then after we found out, after they told you what it was, you were just like, man, that's so stupid. Think about it. You got this crazy movie. They're running from this creature. You want to know what it is. And then they show it at the end, and you're like, man, it looks like a giant gummy bear covered in Post-it notes and soot. It's just not the same, okay? It's not the same. What you cook up in your own imagination is scarier than anything that they could ever show you on the screen. And that, my friends, that is old basement for me. It just steals my heart. It just cripples me. It brings me down to one knee. I can never get enough of it. I just want concentrated old basement. I want to fill a pool in old basement smell and just jump into it. And then just watch my dreams come to life. I want to bathe in it. I want to floss with it. I want to drink it. Gatorade. I want old basement aid. And it's got electrolytes. I want to be the very essence of old basement. Back when I was in high school, I would go into the library, and I'd go way back in the back corner of the library. You know what I'm talking about. Way back where no one ever goes anymore. Way back there where the sun doesn't shine, and you got cobwebs and skulls all over the ground and vines coming down. You gotta machete them out of the way and then jump over this giant chasm. You know what I'm talking about. Way back there. The deep, darkest corner of the library. I would go there and I would just take one of the dustiest, oldest tomes. I would take it out of the library and I would just rub it all over myself. I would just get the essence of that book, and all the girls would look at me and they'd be like, what does that smell? And I'd be like, you know what it is. You know exactly what that smell is.